Okay, for you 944 fanatics who subscribe to and read all the PCA Tech answers and questions, we run into the 944 Tech expert, George Buslick, who's come down from up north to the warm Daytona heat, although it's starting to rain now. George, tell us a little bit about where you come from, how far you've driven, and how many Daytona 24 hours is this for you?
Hi, I'm George Buslick. I'm from Ulster Park, New York, which is up north of New York City. I drove 1,600 miles to get here. It took me about 18 hours. I've been here since Monday, staying with a friend of mine near Orlando. And this is the 18th year I've come down here. The first year I came down was when I first joined the Porsche Club in 1988. And my wife and I worked the timing boards for Dyson and his 962s back then. So it's a great place to be in the winter, certainly, because it's now 4 degrees at my home in New York, and it's I'd say it's about 65 here right now. Even with the rain, it's really nice to be here. Great racing. The hospitality tent that PCA puts up is just a wonderful thing. If you haven't come down for this, you really ought to come down. As far as, I don't know if Vu has taken pictures of the Corral, he probably has, but there must be 150, 200 cars here, all Porsches, all in very nice condition. And of course, my favorite cars are the 944s, and it's nice to see them out, even though they're all 20-year-old cars now. So, that's
great. We got a bunch of 944s, 968s, 928s, everything from I think the oldest is the 58 356 to the latest GT3 2010 GT3 Cup car. Come on down, you can't miss it. Okay, we're here still at the PCA Corral at the 24 Hours of Daytona. We're standing in front of a beautiful 2010 Cayenne GTS, brand new, belongs to Porsche Melbourne, a premier Porsche dealer 3 years in a row. We're here with Horst Seibert, who's the general manager, and Tom Gorsuch, the PCA membership chair for National. And we're going to talk a little bit about how the dealers have become integral parts to the success of PCA regions, and in particular, this Corral at the 24 Hours Daytona. Tom, give us a little insight into what the dealers have done for the PCA Corral.
Well, the dealers help sponsor a lot of activities that go on here, and food and goodies and snacks, and they also help pay for some of the activities such as the tent. And they just have people here, having a good time with us, and so we enjoy having them.
Horst came in, we pulled him over because he was unloading drinks and snacks and whatnot for all the fans and the PCA members. So he's not only the sales manager, but he's working hard to make everyone comfortable here. How many years have you been coming, and what do you think the dealership gets out of this synergy between PCA and the dealer?
We've been doing this now 3 years in a row, and the weather so far has done well for us. And the relationship between the Porsche Club and the dealership we are growing relationships, and the membership in our region, we've been exploding, and I'm a little nervous, as you know. Yeah, we're here for the customer, for the friendship, and it's not just about the car.
So you're really an enthusiast as well as part of the dealer and the success. And I know Porsche Melbourne is probably the one of the more favorite dealers here in the area, and we see it quite a lot. And you probably got one of the best jobs because you get to drive the GTS in and around Daytona this weekend. So I think everybody's going to be jealous.
Yeah, I love Porsche, and it's a passion of mine, and I can create this enthusiasm, and people feel it, so that's what Porsche is all about. I've been doing this since '95, and my first Porsche I've ever sold was a 993 Turbo. So once you start there, you can't go anywhere else.
Well, that's great. So there you go. The Porsche dealers even get involved to make this a great weekend and a great experience for PCA members.